And welcome back to the Best Damn Nerd Show. James Kincaid alongside John Craig and Chris Davis. And we're going to be reacting to another trailer or a teaser. I have no idea how long or short this thing is, but it's Marvel's Eternals, a group of characters that really, I mean, you know, look, they're there. You know, they're involved. Like, it's fine that, like, you know, they can be their filler to enrich the Marvel world and the comic books and stuff, but for them to get their own movie, holy Lord. Let's take a look.
Was that one New World movie?
Is this Waterworld?
Oh. It's a table football. You flick it.
The King of the North.
Isn't it?
Is that him?
Savages.
Yeah, that's Rob, dude. Oh, and there's Jolie. And Selma.
Oh no.
We have watched. Unguided. We have helped them progress.
This looks super boring.
Unseen
Yeah, it
them.
really does.
Who brought Jolie back from the dead?
Throughout the years, we have never interfered.
Yeah, and now you are, and you are not welcome.
Yeah, look at the destruction that has to be activated.
Both snows.
Yeah. Well, there's only one of them is a snow.
That's true.
You make both things in the north.
Brother Starks.
Now and always.
Thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone,
Oh, not
who do you
him.
think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I
I
could
didn't
lead
realize.
them.
Ugh.
I didn't realize she had adopted so many.
Yikes. I don't know. That looked boring. Again, needless. Like bottom of the barrel scraping. Your dog looks terrified.
She's not amused.
Yeah.
She's worried for
I don't
everyone.
understand what. So what's the point of the movie? Like, what are they fighting? Does anyone know?
No, but they came back.
They're fighting for relevancy, John. Right? That's what they're fighting.
See, this is honestly, this is the
kind
kind of...
They realized they didn't do shit when Thanos showed up, and they were like, "Oh,
dude, for real."
so why are we here? Maybe we should do something now." Like, where were they? Like, they're gonna show up now?
Well, you know,
like,
they're like,
they better have a good
explanation.
They better have a good explanation for that, because
well, here's the premise. After an unexpected tragedy following the events of Avengers Endgame, the Eternals, an immortal alien race created by Celestials who have secretly lived on Earth for over 7,000 years, reunite to protect humanity from their evil counterparts, the Deviants. That's what they're going with here. I don't know. That teaser just looked, I don't know, more like a music video than a superhero movie.
At what point in the trailer did they show that there was
anything that they're fighting?
Yeah.
Never. Not a single thing.
This is the shit that drives me absolutely insane about Marvel films and television. It's so like self-referential. Like it's literally created for the applause breaks, where like you have to come into it with so much knowledge already for it to even make sense, and then even if you have that knowledge, it's still not particularly interesting or good. It's just annoying to me. Why can't they just tell you what's happening? Why do I care about any of these characters? Does that spoil some weird like pat on the back comic book thing that all the original fans of the Eternals need.
Well, okay, first let me stop you right
Jesus
there. There are no
Christ.
fans of the Eternals.
But
Like,
why can't you just tell us what the story is.
There are no fans of the Eternals. But you're right, though. This is sort of I really think it's just how deep we can go in a movie like this, a property like this.
So annoying.
I think Marvel, in the past at least, has done a good job of bringing in a wide group of people. I think that's why the MCU has gotten as big as this. But this is a very sort of inside property to be adapting, and nobody cares about the Eternals. I mean, it's ridiculous. As a wise man once said, talking about another more obscure Marvel character, it's way less obscure than the Eternals, by the way. If Adam Warlock is your favorite comic book character, you're an asshole. And if you are a self-described Eternals fan, I would echo those same sentiments. You're an asshole, and you're a liar too. So
I mean, and I don't know much about the Eternals, I'll be honest, but the fact that where they are birthed from and where they stem from in the lore, that is fascinating to me. Like I would be interested to learn more and possibly read more, but I don't know anything about them, and I don't know who does. And
the job of this trailer was
did
to
not
give
do
you,
that.
yes,
was to give you a reason to be interested, right? Was to be like, oh wow, this is an interesting concept, and they're fighting against this other interesting concept. Maybe I'll check this out because it's just an interesting offshoot of the MCU. Instead, granted, if you've read the Eternals comics, some of the stuff from this trailer was probably amazing, was nerdgasmic, if I may. Like, honestly, there were probably moments and shots and different things that they showed where you're like, oh, dude, they got that from page 45 of my fucking whatever. But no one gives a shit, dude. You're one of 18 people who has read that series.
There's tens of them, John. Tens of them.
Understands that reference. Can you just help us understand why we should be interested in this? Why do we need to come into this having done all of our homework? Can't you just do your job and like tell a good story? Jeez.
I'm more fuck this movie now than I was before watching the teaser. I'll just say that. And I was pretty fuck this movie before. It's just play the hits. I think that Guardians of the Galaxy was so good and so well received, but that was, a very much so lesser known property. It certainly had a bigger fan base, I think, than the Eternals does. But I think because of the success of Guardians, Marvel has like, we can do literally anything and they'll watch it.
Yeah,
because it's the MCU.
Guardians was easy to understand though, because it's just like a fun...
They said they introduced you to everybody, and they had very good promotion and marketing behind it. Yeah, that MCU doesn't exist anymore though. The MCU that gave us the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 doesn't exist.
This is like, oh, this is really serious, and it's these high concept things. We're not going to tell you what any of it means or why you should be interested, or that it even might be interesting. You're gonna have to spend the money to figure out if this actually pays off and hold your interest anyway.
The visuals look nice.
Sure.
It was pretty. It was like pretty.
It's just Doctor Strange.
Yeah. I mean, it looked better. It looked better than some of those visuals. It's new. It's newer.
I'll end with this because it's a common refrain. It's from me. It's harder to make a boring movie than it is to make a bad movie. That trailer was boring. It does not give me any hopes that the movie will be not boring. So there it is. Skip it.
I could fall asleep to that teaser. Like, it was very soothing.
You're falling asleep right now, dude. You're falling asleep right now.
Well, yeah, you played the teaser.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Crazy. They boiled the film down. They reduced it down to its most interesting moments. And that's what we got.
The best days of the MCU are behind them. Thanks so much for watching this so far, Nerdosphere. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out on Discord, bestdamnerdshow.com/Discord if you wish to offer your opine, or if you're going to maybe save money on the movie tickets for the Eternals and you would rather give that to us on Patreon, bestdamnerdshow.com/Patreon. We appreciate all your support.